Well, I actually started it. This was my stupid idea. So I grabbed each one of them, and drug them in, kicking and screaming, and I said, you're going to play with me in Traffik.
This is Graham with MoshPlayLive.
And I'm Veronica. Thank you for playing along.
You can join the cult of Graham by going to MoshPlayLive.com. Also find us on Instagram and Facebook.
And so our journey begins into the depths of the jungles of Hawaii, searching for the next big thing. We never know. We're looking for the band playing in Traffik. One thing about this, there's no traffic to be playing in. We are it. This is beautiful, though. I believe we've found the lair here.
Playing in Traffik. You know what? I don't think I've ever played in Traffik. So
I cry bullshit on that, just to let you know.
No, I don't play in Traffik. I might jaywalk, but I don't play in Traffik. All right, you're the drummer. How did you become the drummer of playing in Traffik?
Well, it started with Cheryl. She had a different guitar and bass player, and she was going to the Monday night open mic thing at the Lava Shack, and she would, she saw me, met me there, and recruited.
Yeah. What made you say yes?
The music, I've done so much of the classic rock and blues and all of that sort of stuff, and very little to zero of alternative rock. Mm-hmm. So, which I've always enjoyed that music, but never got to play it.
Nice. When you were young, when did you first start playing an instrument of any sort?
Ooh, well, second grade, clarinet.
Clarinet? And everyone starts on a classical instrument.
Yes.
Why drums?
As I was in my teens, listening to music, I would always be drawn to the drummers. Neil Peart, Phil Collins, back in the day when he was with Genesis.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Very cool stuff. We got Duke and Lambs on Broadway, been on the turntable at the house here lately. So, yeah, good stuff for sure.
Yes.
What, do you have a favorite drum roll and a song or anything that you like to kick off, kind of get you, it really makes you go, yeah.
One of the songs we're doing is called Sober by Tool. And the intro with the bass, there's this drum fill that gets the whole thing going, and I worked on that for weeks.
Oh, nice.
To get it just like he's doing it, and like this close to how he's doing it, which is good enough for me. He's amazing.
So he does very intricate work with that, especially in the drumming in the band there. It's very very hard to replicate, so very cool. It's I think we've heard you guys do that once live, and pretty impressive to be able to pull that song. Just to let you know, I saw that tour. I used to have that shirt up until about 10 years ago. I kept it for like years. I finally sold it. I got a good chunk of change for that shirt. I didn't realize. I saw Tool. I was like, oh, cool. They're cool to see. This was back in the 90s, so it was like $20 for a ticket. And then everybody's like, ooh.
What's the whole juxtaposition that brings it all into an aloha for you?
I think it's the mathematical equation that fits in with life, with golf, with music, with building a house. Everything has that connected to it. Music is just, it's math.
Yeah, math, beat, and rhythm, yeah. You put it all together and you get that perfect formula for life.
You have a beautiful place here. It just seems like the like a natural place to create and make music. It's like, how can you not be inspired to just...
Actually, do you write music?
I've always wanted to, and I even tried a little bit, but I realized how much time and scrutiny that requires to create a song. It's still within me to want to do that, but I just enjoy learning other people's songs
Yeah, very
just as
cool.
well.
You're the lead singer of Playing in Traffic.
I am.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Well, I actually started it. This was my stupid idea. So I grabbed each one of them, and drug them in, kicking and screaming, and I said, you're going to play with me in Traffik.
What was the reaction when you said that?
Dave Ewing is a founding member. We're the only two founding members, the drummer, Dave. And he was all in because he's my and I brother. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So, do you read?
I do read.
What are you reading right now?
Actually, I'm writing right now.
Even better. What are you writing?
I'm writing 2 books.
Okay.
Yeah. One is a very grown-up book, which I'm
Okay.
not going to go into, and the other one is a children's book.
Oh, it's nice to have that contrast. Do you get that when you're playing too?
I do, yeah. We have songs that are definitely punk rock, although new punk.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some just hardcore rock and roll.
Right. So, actually playing in Traffic is about those contrasts from what I've seen. Yep. You make me want to dance every time I see you. I am out there dancing.
Good. I want you to. I want you to sing with me too.
Do we give you energy when we do that?
Of course. Oh, it feeds my soul.
All right. Now, coming closer. Come a little bit closer. And this is the rough question for you.
Uh-oh.
Yes. What would your mother say to you playing in Traffic?
Honey, my mother's 87 years old. She lives with me. I look after her so she doesn't fall down and things. And she comes to every show.
Nice.
She puts up with all the bad language. She puts up with all the loud music. She loves it.
Does she dance? Just a
in her
little
chair,
bit.
yeah. In her chair she does, yes.
See, now that's what keeps us young.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying run out and play in Traffic. I'm saying let's listen, let's dance, and let's be here for the local music.
Absolutely.
Who came up with the name Playing in Traffic?
I did.
Yeah. So what's the story?
It was actually passed to me by a friend of mine. She picked it out for her high school son when he was on high school band. And she passed it to me, and to me it means a number of different things. Like, number one, we all did when we were kids. I'm sure you did too.
I did. So
yeah, and number two, we were all reckless at some point.
all right.
You know, we're here with a guy we've seen in more than one band. He gets around. Guitar player, Dave. You're playing in Traffic now. What's up with that?
Well, yeah, we like to keep busy. Having several projects is a lot more interesting than just one project. And when this project came along, hey, I couldn't resist.
What about the songs? It seems like the sets are always different. So, there's slight variations. How is that to play?
Well, this band is a little bit different from the other bands in that we're doing more of a 90s style alternative punk genre. So, it presents a whole new list of songs that, we can all get excited about. And they're very different from the other songs in my other bands. So,
I have a question for you about your other bands. What's the musical camaraderie like on the island? You know a lot of the
this
musicians.
community, when I joined it about 4 years ago, I was pleasantly surprised to find that I had a lot to contribute, and I was welcomed with open arms. And I really appreciate that, and I feel very blessed about that. And I just find that everybody likes to sort of rally together and support each other. Really doesn't matter what the genre is. Everybody seems to appreciate other people for their own musicianship and their musical contributions and who they are. So
Everybody likes a good song, huh?
yeah, that's right.
Do you keep the day job?
I'm solidly in my day job. Yes.
Building things,
Yeah. That's
constructing things.
Right. Yep.
How is that the same and different? How does that inform the music playing, or is the music just kind of a relaxation?
The music is a relaxation for sure. But my work is not too stressful anyway. It's kind of relaxed for the most part anyway. I mean, it's it's an approach that took a long time to develop. and I'm still in the works. But to be able to relax, at work as well as in the music scene. It's still a work in progress, but yeah, I think I have a direction, and I'm working towards that.
Anything, you're on the Big Island doing it, so you must be doing something right?
Yeah, I just love the Big Island. I love the culture. I love everything about it.
Jeff, you're playing with Traffik right now. I mean, you're playing in Traffik.
Yes.
Yeah, how did this happen?
Actually, Dave, the drummer, and I had played in another band before, and we kind of had a rapport. And this band lost their bass player, and gave me a call, and I said, "Well, I'll come in and sit in and be your temporary guy till you find a permanent guy." But they never found a permanent guy, so.
You're the permanent player always. Have you always played bass, or did you have an interest in another instrument?
Actually, I started off when I was in school in orchestra. I played trombone all growing up through school. And I didn't pick up a bass till I was 19, and then I decided that was a lot cooler to be in a band with the bass than with the trombone. So when I moved here, I went into the mortgage business. Obviously, that crashed as soon as I went into it. So now my day job, I work for the county. I do hazard mitigation projects around the county.
Very cool. So I can see how playing in Traffik kind of even artistically can come from your background. I mean, you're drawing on a lot of things.
Yeah. I mean, like everything I ever hear kind of influences me. Everything from orchestral music to punk to country, whatever. So I'm pretty much an equal opportunity music lover.
How about a favorite bass line do you like to really get you going? Like for me, it's Big Bottom, Spinal Tap, as stupid as it sounds when I hear it.
Well, I would tell you, one time when Primus first came out, I stood about from me to you from Les Claypool in this bar in East Lansing, Michigan, and they had this Suck on This album that came out, and I saw him and I couldn't play bass for like 2 years because I was like, I got nothing after that. And so that was pretty inspiring to me, though I'm not really his style, but just to see what he could do.
Over on drums, who got you to pick up the drumsticks?
Oh boy, probably Neil Peart.
Oh, nice. Good answer. All right. Do you have a favorite composition by Mr. Peart himself there, the professor?
Ooh, there's so many, but maybe Tom Sawyer would be right there along with all of it.
All of them. Very nice. Your bass there, is that your best friend there that you stick around with? Do you have a couple different basses you use, or is it?
Yeah, several, but this one works best for our particular tonality that we're doing.
Playing in, who influenced you to pick up the guitar?
And, basically, my first guitar inspiration was Eddie Van Halen. About the time Van Halen 2 album came out, I went ahead and picked up Van Halen 1, the first album, and I was just sold, man. It just blew me away, as the rest of the guitar world at the same time.
Right, you remember your friend in high school was the same way. Heard Eddie Van Halen, and he was like trying to imitate him, and like a junior in high school, he's sitting there trying to rip stuff off.
Yeah. And to this day, I can't play anything like Van Halen, but I do what I can, and I have fun doing it.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. That, folks, peace, love, and mosh pits.